What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be doing a house sorting for Harry Potter. This is in preparation for Hogwarts Legacy. Very excited for this game. This game looks amazing graphically, looks beautiful, and every time we get new gameplay footage or new announcements for what they are doing with the game, I needed this game to be released yesterday. They did just recently delay the game, which was very disappointing to hear. However, take their time with it. I do not need this to be another Cyberpunk 2077 situation where the game is just filled with game-breaking bugs. We don't need that. Let's get a great, clean game when it comes out. No bugs, nothing. Today we are going to get sorted in a house. Apparently you can do this on the website. I didn't even know about it until about a couple weeks ago. And they just announced that you can like tag it to your WB account or something like that. And once the game comes out, you can link to it so you can get sorted in your house. I don't know exactly how it works, if it's going to be like a questionnaire or if you just choose which house you want to be in. If it's like that, that's going to be pretty lame. I kind of want it to be like based on your personality or something like that. That I think would be really interesting. So, which I think is what the case is going to be. So let's figure it out. Let's do this together. If you guys want to do this as well, if you guys already have, let me know what houses you guys were put in the comment section down below. So let's get started on this. Okay, all right. So we are on the website now. And so Hogwarts sorting. All right. We need to create an account for the Harry Potter fan club. Discover your Hogwarts house. Get sorted now. River or forest? Choose one. Okay, see, in the movies, the forest is like the scariest fucking place ever. With the spiders and the unicorns. It just seems very dangerous. Rivers definitely seem way safer. But like, if you're asking me like in a real sense, do I prefer forests or rivers? I mean, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna say forest. I like the forest. I like forest scenery. I grew up in Pennsylvania. We're just surrounded by woods, so I love the forest. So I'm gonna go with forest. How would you like to be known to history? The great, the wise, the bold, the good. Like growing up, like watching superhero movies and like playing video games where you got to like with RPGs make your own choices. I've always leaned towards being like just a good person in nature. So I was never wise. I'm not a wise person to this day. I'm very, not all the way there. So I'm definitely not wise. I wouldn't consider myself great or something of that nature. Bold, I don't think I do boldish things. I'm just gonna go with good. I want to be known as, in terms of history, I want to be known as the good guy. Which of the following would you most like to study? What the fuck is that? I can't even pronounce that. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. But from the looks of it, it looks like underwater stuff. Centaurs, werewolves, vampires, goblins. Trolls. Who wants to study goblins or trolls? Ghosts. Ooh. I probably want to study ghosts. I love like the paranormal aspect of life. Like, are ghosts real? Is there a life after death? I'd probably go ghosts. In terms of like, people like, what would you like most likely to study? Ghosts would definitely be up there. I'm gonna go with ghosts. Okay. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Okay, so he beat me. Okay, so for cheating. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do? Is he my friend? One of your housemates. He's just a housemate. He's not necessarily my friend. Tell Professor Flitwick, what name, the truth if your classmate is preparing to win by cheating. He deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first in his place. You would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that somebody was using a forbidden quill, you would tell the teacher before the exam started. Okay. So you're just being a snitch immediately. Lions say you don't know, but hope that somebody else tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmates and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will. This is interesting. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first in his place. I'm just probably going to end up going with that somebody was... Okay, so the second one's being a snitch immediately. With anybody in this case. It wouldn't even matter if it was your housemate or not. If it was definitely somebody else's house, I'm snitching immediately. 100% I'm snitching immediately. But if it was my house, I probably would be more reserved. If this is more just so... I mean, I don't care about, like, who got first or second place on a stupid quiz. I don't care about that. It's more or less the fact that depending, like, because like usually typically with these movies, it's at the end of the year whose house wins. So if another house is going to end up have a better chance of winning because they get the points for being the top of the class, I'm definitely snitching if I found out that was the case. But the scenario is that he's pulling you aside after class and asking you, hey, did he cheat? I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck him. Yeah, he did cheat. And you know what? Give me those points. I'm meant to be in the top. Fuck this guy. Yeah, so I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to go with the first one. Would you rather be liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated, or praised? Don't think... I mean, having people being jealous of you, I guess, is an interesting idea. I don't want to be feared. I think being feared is too menacing. Being trusted is definitely a big thing. I think being liked, but the thing is, like, being liked, I don't care if people like me or not. That's how I look at it at the end of the day. I don't care about if people do like me or if they hate me. I don't care. So I'm just going to throw that out of the way. I think being trusted is the big one. I'd rather people be like, hey, you know about Pedro? Yo, yeah, you can trust Pedro. I think that's a core value of a person that you should definitely have. Feared, I don't care. Envied, nah. Imitated, not really. Praised, I'm gonna go with trusted. I'd rather people trust me. Okay. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? I swear to God, if there's a rat. Okay, there's not. Cats, toads, or owls? I already have a pet cat myself, so I'm probably gonna go with a cat. Owls is just like having a bird would be nice, like Hedwig from the movies. That'd be interesting, but like they just, I don't know, like can't really interact with them, at least from I know. Toads, that's a weird one. Who has a toad as a pet? No offense to anybody who has toads as pets or like frogs or anything like that. It just seems odd to me. Like cats, you can have fun with. Like I have a pet cat. Like we like have a lot of fun together. You know, she rests on my lap when we're watching movies or playing video games. So cats are very friendly, if you know, when they can be. I'm gonna go with cats. Oh, so this is what type of cat? Oh, this is interesting. Siamese cat, tabby cat, black cat. I like the white cat. Ginger cat. I'm gonna go with a white cat. I think Siamese cats are a little weird, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a white cat. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. Do these do anything? It's just okay. The mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. Why would I drink that? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. That just sounds rough. The golden liquid so bright that it hurts your eyes, and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. Okay. These two definitely do not, especially this one, not appealing at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go, I don't like plums, but the smell of chocolate at least sounds appetizing. Which one would you choose to drink? Why would I drink the one that's giving off black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions? Why would I go out of my way to drink that? So I'm gonna go with this. White or black? I don't know what the context is. It was just asked me white or black. But like when I think of these colors, I think like clothing. So like it's very ironic. This is not necessarily white. It's more gray and anything like that. But I don't really typically like to wear too much white clothing because stuff like that gets dirty real quick. Black goes with pretty much almost anything. It's very slimming. You know what I mean? I like black. I'm gonna go with black. The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. All right, so before we continue, I've always thought of myself as a Gryffindor. You know, Gryffindors have that aspect of like being like the whole idea of being brave, you know, goody two shoes, I guess. But I've always thought of myself as something more or less like that. So I'm hoping I get Gryffindor. Let's hope I do. That's what I've always thought of myself. I'm not gonna bend over backwards if I'm not Gryffindor, but let's see what we got. Gryffindor, let's go, man. Let's fucking go. I got Gryffindor. It's official from the website itself. The sorting hat has spoken, and you're not alone. 59,612 fellow Gryffindors have been sorted into this brave Hogwarts house today. Oh, today! But yeah, I answered the questions as truthfully as possible. But that's awesome. So officially a Gryffindor. Guys, let me know what house you got sorted into. If you were sorted into the house that you've always wanted to be in, were you sorted into a house that you weren't expecting to be? Were you thinking your whole life you were a Slytherin and then you ended up being a Hufflepuff? You know, so let me know that in the comment section down below. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. You are definitely going to see some content in the future once the Harry Potter or the Hogwarts Legacy game comes out early next year. I cannot wait for that game. So guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was pretty fun. Let me know what kind of videos you guys like to see me post in the future. I do have a new video game review coming up very soon for Need for Speed The Run. So check that out when that gets released sometime this week. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.